All right, so we're revisiting the VST Connect, VST Performer. I have Justin JDigi on the other end. He's all the way down in Texas. You can hear his microphone now. Hey, Justin.
What's going on?
All right, so you can hear him. I'm the studio. I'm using VST. I'm using Cubase 12. He's got, he's got the VST Performer. And so we're gonna play with this. His video is not coming up. That's cool. We're all right with that. This is a lot of trial and error, so we're gonna see what we can do with this. I'm gonna move this out of the way a little bit, and hit the record button over here. You ready, Jay?
Yes, sir.
Now we just grabbed a beat, threw a beat up, and I don't even think he has time to put no no lyrics together. So you guys gonna have to forgive us on that one. All right, so here we go, man. Here we go.
Yeah. My mind frame is to deliver. I might pivot, a pather. Living life with the after, making. I'm shaking, concrete breaking. People just keep on hating. Situation silent. I keep it violent, moving through the obstacles. I'm not a triumph, but a tribulation. I might be chasing the dollar bill. Yes, it's what we facing. Adolescents living, they want to testing. Street knowledge is what I'm really guessing. My pivotal path with Mike Street with the straddle. My evolution glue. These niggas tattle. I don't speak about tricks, I just perform. So get off my dick. Public and speaking, I wanna really talk when you're tipping around, when you talk like a joke. You might be broke, but still don't provoke. I'm an animal in the speech. That's why I speak with unique flow for anybody who wants to get a body, just like John Gotti. I serve them up like toast, put them on a platter cause you know I'm just the most. Up high, just that guy, stand up official, so why even try? You can cry me a river, I'm me at the top when you see me so I deliver. Or just a little flow, sometimes it might be fast, sometimes it might be slow. I'ma still get that pocket and lock it down. Don't even try it or buy it. Put it in the bag and then I sell it on the internet you never had.
Yeah.
A rush of speech and I'm just gonna keep talking like Robin Leach till I reach my destination that you're facing, the adolescent people.
Yeah. Of course, he can't see the lesson, so he don't know where it ends and all of that good old stuff, but that was the end of it. All right, in this video, I'm going to be talking about VST Connect, something that Steinberg has been doing for several years. But it doesn't seem like a lot of people have caught on to it. It's very powerful. Probably people in the UK, Germany, somewhere like that, they're probably using it. But in America, it didn't really catch on. So I want to talk about this because I have a friend of mine who has a studio in Texas, and he really wants to start using this. And so what I'm going to do in this video is just talk about how to set it up. All right. So first of all, I'm over at the Steinberg's website. You can go there and you can go to products and look for VST Connect. Now there's a free version and there is a paid version. The paid version is the Connect Pro, VST Connect Pro, but there's a free version called the Performer. And that's the one you want to get. Okay. So when you get the Performer, it's going to look like this. This is the VST Connect Performer. So you as a rapper or a singer, when you download it, this is what you're going to have. And all you need is a good quality microphone plugged into an interface, or it could be a USB microphone plugged right into your laptop or computer. You need high-speed internet connection. And you need, I would recommend closed earphones. Okay, so when you launch this thing, I'm not going to talk about the logging in. They want you to log into a My Steinberg account. So you may have to create a free My Steinberg account. Now, what this does, this connects you with other people as well as the studio you want to connect to. It allows you to connect to that studio through their website. I'm not going to get into the VST instruments. I want to get into what my friend was struggling with, and that is the connecting the microphone to it. getting this microphone. Now I'm using the Behringer X32. So when this thing comes up, the first thing you want to do is you want to go down here and you see the little cog wheel. You want to bring up your settings. From here, you can select whatever audio driver you have on your computer. And then from there, you can do your video upstream. They go all the way up to 384K. Well, shoot, they go all the way up to 8 megabits. So depending on your connection, the general connection is 128. If you had MIDI, you can select MIDI from whatever MIDI devices you have. Let's see what else. Knob controls. That's what I was looking for. Circular. I want linear controls. Video mirror. If you want to flip your video around. Now, I do not have my webcam connected to this. And you can change your buffer size, your audio upstream. If you get a lot of clicking, you just bring this value down until you get a good clean sound without clicking. But this is where you would go select your audio device. Okay. You would see my video on here as well as the person you're connected to, the studio. Since this is the performer, the studio, and this is detachable just by clicking down here. So if you need to detach that, you can detach that. This icon right here is the mixer icon, where it just shows you nothing but the mixer. And this icon is where you go to connect to the studio or to other people. So we're going to look at the mixer part because that's what he's struggling with. And I'm making this video just for him. This is resizable, by the way. All right, so he's got his microphone plugged in. We were connected on the studio. The studio, you cannot set. Your output, you can set. So what I'm doing is I'm clicking in this little rectangular box above the fader. And what I'm saying is for the master, I want that output to go over here to back into my X32 in my case. VST, if I was using the VST instrument, it will show here. This is my microphone. Now, my microphone is plugged into channel 3 on my board. And I'm on the X32. I'm assuming, I don't know. I'm using the direct out. So when I select channel 3, immediately my microphone comes up. Okay. Immediately. If I had a guitar, say a piano or a guitar, I would select another input from the mixer. Whatever mixer you have, you will select that. And you should see it up here. Now, as you notice, I'm not even connected to any studio. Okay. I'm not connected to any studio, and I'm doing this right off the bat. So I'm going to turn off my direct, and we're going to come straight through the digital performer.
All right. So you're hearing me directly. Ooh, this delay is killing me. You're hearing me directly. I can't take it.
You're hearing me directly through the VST, okay? Performers. So you can play with this thing. If you're a rapper or somebody, you can play with this thing without even being connected. All right, so below here, you're going to see REV, that's reverb, and this is the settings for the reverb. This is the compressor, setting for the compressor, EQ settings, and this is just for you. And if you have an instrument, a VST instrument, you can select it from here. Okay. To turn these on, you would have to hit the little on-off button on that section to turn them on and off. So when I'm talking on the through the VST, you're going to see above there is this little word reverb. So this is the control volume of the reverb. Okay. You have one for a VST instrument if you were using one. You have one for your guitar, your bass, or whatever instrument that you have physically plugged into the sound card. And of course, you have one for your voice. So let's check it out.
2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. You can adjust how much, how big, 1. The dampening, 1. The width, 1. 1. And testing. 1, 2. I guess this is the reverb level. Same with the compressor. You can 2, 1, 2, 1. Let's turn this reverb off. You have your ratio, your gain, release. 2, 1, 2, 1. Wow. That's a long release time. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. This is our attack time. 2, 1. How long it takes before it kicks in, and this is the threshold that determines how hot the signal got to be before the compressor kicks in. You can turn that off, and then of course there's your EQ. It's testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. The voice of God. Wow. Okay. So this is what you, the rapper or the performer, this is, can't stand that, the delay. Okay, up here you have
your mute up top, testing, and the bypass insert. So if you don't want to deal with the reverb, testing. 1. No, actually, that's these here. So if you have other plugins that you want to use on your side, now these VST plugins are coming from the side of the performer. So if the performer has VST plugins on their on their computer for vocals, effects, or whatever, they can insert them here, and they will show up. Now, mine are not showing up because mine was crashing. When I went over to Plugin Manager, I deactivated the VST3 and the VST2 paths. I deactivated them because the plugin, there's one of those plugins in there will cause this to crash. So I don't have those options because of that. But that's all you have to do. Just make sure you select the input where the microphone is connected to your Behringer in this case, because he has a Behringer X32 as well. So if you're a musician, a bass player, a singer, rapper, and you want to collaborate with me, hey, let's connect. Let's get it done. I'll leave a link to VST Performer below. And again, Q Bass, taking the world by storm.